Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vikas and I'm the co-founder for School for European Pastry and Culinary Arts. In today's video, we're going to have a look at a very interesting dessert. It's basically a chocolate cake which is half baked and half set. I have layered this cake with a nice layer of praline almond which has been chopped finely. We'll give a nice interesting crunch in the cake. The first layer will be baked and the second layer will be put on top for setting. The chocolate and the butter will set the cake, whereas the sabayon will make it light and fluffy. So let's start with the first part. For the first part, we're taking dark chocolate. I'll be adding butter and putting in the microwave for melting. Once the butter and chocolate is melted, with the help of a spatula, I'll mix it together to create a nice emulsion so that the butter and chocolate is well combined. When the chocolate and butter is well combined, we'll keep it aside. We take another bowl. To that, we add the egg yolks and the castor sugar. With the help of a whisk, we'll beat this egg yolk and castor sugar to a nice fluffy stage or also a ribbon stage. When the egg yolks and sugar are well beaten to a ribbon stage, we keep it aside. I'll be taking a third bowl to which I'll add the egg whites. With the help of an electric beater, I'll make a very soft meringue. Once my meringue is done, it's time to combine all the three parts together. We'll take the egg yolk and sugar mixture. To that, we'll add the chocolate and butter melted mixture. When the chocolate and the egg yolk is well combined, we'll also add in the egg white, which was lightly whipped and folded and incorporated inside to get a nice batter. It's almost like a flourless chocolate cake batter. Once the batter is ready, we'll pour it in the ring. Once the batter is poured into the ring, we'll sprinkle a nice layer of almond praline which is chopped finely. I'll be putting this ring into the oven for baking at around 180 degrees centigrade for 12 to 14 minutes. We just have to bake it till it gets a nice crust on top and remove it from the oven. It should be slightly jiggly in the center, just the way we bake a flourless chocolate cake. Please note, once the cake cools down, it is going to deflate, and that's the nature of the cake. Once my cake is baked, I'm going to put this cake in the chiller for setting. Then we start with the second layer. However, before we start with the second layer, I want you to have a look at a video. This video is about School for European Pastry and Culinary Arts. School for European Pastry is a esteemed baking, pastry and culinary school distinguished as one of the finest globally. Our vision is to nurture, equip and empower our students to become tomorrow's industrial leaders. Whether you aspire to join the hospitality industry or embark on an entrepreneurial journey, we are committed to providing you with vital training and resources needed to excel in either path. Your growth and success are a source of immense pride for us. Welcome back. Let's start with the second layer, which is a chocolate marquis or a set chocolate mousse. We'll melt the butter and chocolate together and keep it aside. This time we will be cooking our egg yolks and sugar. If you remember, in the first stage we did not cook our egg yolks and sugar because the cake was supposed to be baked. In this case, we are not going to bake the cake. That's the reason it's very important that you cook your egg yolks completely. We'll take the egg yolks and sugar, put it on a double boiler and continue whisking. We'll whisk it to a very stiff ribbon stage. It is also called a cook pate bomb. Once the egg yolks are well combined with the sugar and you get a ribbon stage, incorporate into our chocolate and the butter mixture. The chocolate and butter mixture, when well combined with the pate bomb, will give you mousse-like consistency, which is extremely light and fluffy. We will be skipping the egg whites here. Once this mousse is ready, we'll pour this mixture on top of the baked cake. With the help of a spatula, we'll level the top. Now it's time to set this mousse. Put this ring in the freezer for it to set. Once the cake is well chilled, it's time to demold the cake. With the help of a heating gun, we'll heat the side walls of the steel ring and remove the steel ring so that the cake comes out. We'll place this cake on top of a cooling rack and dust it with generous amount of cocoa powder. Once it is dusted with cocoa powder, we will start garnishing it. For garnishing, I've got some chocolate rajas which are basically chocolate coated almonds. We use them for garnish because that's the almond praline that we have used inside the cake as well. I will have some chocolate chantilly. I'm going to pipe some chocolate chantilly with the help of a star nozzle just as a decoration. If you want the recipe for my chocolate chantilly, I've already made a recipe on chocolate chantilly into my YouTube videos. Please have a look. Once we finish piping the chocolate chantilly, I'm going to put some Goldberg and some chocolate crisples for garnish. Once we finish garnishing, let the chocolate cake come to room temperature because that's the best temperature to have this. You have a nice contrasting two layers of the same ingredient. The first layer at the bottom is a baked cake, while the top layer is a nice chocolate marquis. And trust me, you will love this cake. It's one of my favorite cake to go for.